estate, technology has always been a helpful tool, but now it's a revolutionary force. Today, we're looking at how artificial intelligence isn't just knocking on the industry's door, it's pretty much kicking it wide open. A huge shift is underway, and it's changing everything from how you buy a home to how a skyscraper gets managed. So let's get into it. Let's just start with a really big question. Could an AI actually sell your next home? I know, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? But the trends we're about to unpack, well, they suggest the future of real estate is way more automated, more data-driven, and frankly, more intelligent than we ever imagined. And this revolution, it's starting at the ground level. It's putting some seriously powerful new AI tools right into the hands of individual agents and investors. But listen, this isn't just about simple automation like saving a few minutes here and there. We're talking about giving them actual supercharged capabilities. Right now, we're seeing two main types of this new AI wave. So for the real estate agents, you've got something called AGNT AI. The best way to think about it is like a personal, totally autonomous marketing department. It builds websites, runs ad campaigns, and handles all the SEO by itself. And then for the investors, you've got tools like PropCruncher.ai. This thing can analyze a property, model its potential return on investment, and give you solid, data-backed insights in minutes, not days. And here is where it gets really disruptive. The CEO of AGNT AI, Rick Orr, he says it pretty bluntly. The goal isn't just to help out, it's to replace those expensive marketing agency retainers. I mean, that's a direct challenge to the traditional way real estate has been done for decades. Okay, so if AI can empower a single agent like that, what happens when you take that same idea and apply it on a massive international scale? Well, that very question leads us right into our next big trend: consolidation. There was this major move in Europe that just captures this perfectly. A private equity firm, K1 Investment Management, just merged two huge software companies, Singu and MyCAD. And this wasn't just a simple buyout. It was a strategic move, a fusion designed to create one single dominant force in the property management market over there. And the scale of this new company is, well, it's just staggering. The combined platform will now manage 100,000 buildings. No, that is not a typo. We're talking 100,000 different properties spread out across 35 countries, all running on a single unified system. This one move created an absolute powerhouse in European PropTech overnight. So what do you get from a merger like this? A true all-in-one solution. We're talking AI-driven analytics, predictive maintenance to fix problems before they even happen, and this is huge for the European market, detailed sustainability reporting. And it's all managed right from a mobile app. This right here is the blueprint for the modern operating system for commercial property. Now, let's switch gears a little bit from managing buildings to actually owning them. Because technology isn't just changing how buildings are run, it's messing with the very definition of ownership itself, especially when you get to the luxury market. Take a look at the model from Picasso, a company started by some Zillow alumni. It's actually pretty simple, but it's revolutionary. Instead of having to buy an entire multi-million-dollar vacation home, you just buy a share, as little as 1/8 of it. Picasso then handles all the headaches, the management, the maintenance, the whole shebang. You just use their app to schedule your stays, and when you're ready to sell, they even help you with that. It's a model that's cracking the luxury home market wide open for a lot more people. And if you're sitting there wondering if this model has any legs, well, just follow the money. This chart shows Picasso's recent fundraising round. They raised $35 million. But the amazing part isn't just the amount. It's how it stacks up against the industry average, which is about $12.5 million. They raised nearly 3 times more. That is a massive signal from investors that they believe this whole fractional ownership idea is a real scalable business. Okay, so we've got AI tools for agents, we've got these huge consolidated management platforms, and now we've got brand new models for ownership. When you start connecting all these dots, the picture that emerges is this massive market opportunity. So, welcome to the Smart Home Gold Rush. Just take a second and let that number sink in. $8.5 billion. According to industry analysts, that is the size of the opportunity just for smart home tech and security. And that's only in multifamily apartment buildings. We're not even talking about single-family homes yet. This is the giant, untapped market that all the tools and platforms we've been looking at are rushing to capture. So what is this gold rush actually made of? Well, it's not just one thing. It's really this perfectly balanced ecosystem of three key parts. You've got those integrated management platforms we just saw, you've got smart security solutions, and then all the IoT and automation devices that make it all work. Property owners are basically grabbing all three to boost their efficiency and, of course, create a way better experience for their tenants. So, where does all of this leave us? We've seen all these powerful forces: AI, consolidation, new ownership models, all coming together to reshape the entire real estate landscape. Let's try and pull it all together into a few key takeaways. When you boil it all down, there are really three huge shifts you got to remember. First, automation. AI is no longer a novelty, it's a workhorse that is handling seriously complex jobs. Second is consolidation. The industry is actively merging into these massive all-in-one platforms. And third, flexibility. Technology is creating totally new and frankly more accessible ways for people to own and invest in property. And that leaves us with one final, really important question to think about. As AI automates the marketing, the analysis, the management, and as smart homes just become the default, what's the new role for people? For the human agent, the investor, the property manager? Where do we provide the most value in a world that's increasingly run by algorithms? Honestly, that's the question that's going to define the next chapter of real estate.